You're watching a simple medical procedure that prevents the appearance of lines on the face, the frown lines that appear on the forehead, and the crow's feet that show when we smile. How is it possible? The secret is a substance known as Botox. Small quantities are injected into specific parts of the face, and within a few days, the lines have begun to fade. It's quick, it's safe, and it really works.
Now you're going to feel...
The use of Botox for treating facial lines was pioneered by leading dermatologist Dr. Alastair Carruthers. Dr. Carruthers has been using and refining the technique for almost a decade.
How's that? This all began in the late 80s. My wife, Dr. Jean Carruthers, was using botulinum toxin to treat people with spasms around the eyes. She noticed that some of these people lost their wrinkles. So we then began to use it on patients. Initially, patients with forehead lines, then we moved on to crow's feet and other areas. And you see these lines again. Let's have another big smile. As much as you can, really tighten those
The main
muscles.
reason for removing facial lines is obvious. People look better, more rested, more relaxed, and in many cases, more youthful. But there's another significant purpose. People who frown a lot when they concentrate are often misunderstood. They look worried, even angry, and this can alienate those around them. After treatment with Botox, the lines diminish noticeably, and so does the false impression they give. But what is Botox, and how does it work? In its concentrated form, it's a powerful toxin. But in the tiny diluted amounts used in this procedure, its effect is to immobilize or switch off the muscles which allow us to frown. You literally can't frown, no matter how hard you may try.
And just try and frown again for me. Yeah, right. Nothing happens. Now then.
Let's watch the procedure being performed. It's really very simple. For frown lines, Botox is injected into specific locations on the forehead. It's quick and virtually free of any discomfort. Most people feel only a slight stinging sensation, and the whole thing is finished almost before they know it. Several weeks after the procedure, the person treated will return for an assessment of the results, and they're usually happy occasions.
Now, what I'd like you to do is to just try and frown for me. Let's see what happens. Nothing happens at all. What happens when you lift your eyebrows right up? That works just fine. And screw your eyes up tight for me, really tight, and that works fine. But just frown again for me. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Tell me, when I ask you to frown like that, what do you feel?
I feel that in the side, the muscles are working, but the muscles, of course, are relaxed down the center. But in normal, everyday living, you don't feel anything. It's only when...
You just don't notice anything?
You don't notice anything.
Anything else that you've noted?
I actually have less headaches.
You've noticed that, have you?
Yes.
Yeah, you normally have headaches how often?
But every couple of days.
And now?
I don't have any headaches.
You just don't have any
Makes
at all?
a big difference.
That's absolutely marvelous, isn't
The
it?
decrease in headaches comes as a pleasant surprise to many people,
Extremely.
especially those who have frequent tension headaches caused by frowning. Since the frowning muscles are now out of action and relaxed, the tension is gone, and so are many of the headaches. One other possible side effect is a temporary drooping of the eyelid, but it's rare and usually of minimal significance.
It's quick and easy. Feel my finger there. Now.
In the case of crow's feet, the treatment is much the same, but with different locations for the injections. And again, it's simple, fast, and completely safe.
Oh, that was good. Very
Really
easy.
good? No problem.
No,
And you
none
feel
at
just
all.
fine.
Yeah, just
Excellent.
fine. Great.
Okay, another big smile. Really, come on, more. You can do more than that.
That's
it. Okay, that's great, isn't it? Now, Mary, it's about a month since I injected those areas. How has it been?
It's been great. I really like the feeling of having my eyes seem more open, and the effect of how I feel is more relaxed. And I know that some of my friends have commented that I look more rested, and I especially like that.
Absolutely. Have you noticed anything that bothered you? Was it painful? Have you had any negative feelings about it?
Absolutely no side effects.
So overall, you're really happy,
Oh yes, definitely.
and you have it done again.
Yes, absolutely.
Good. That's great.
The results achieved by the Botox treatment speak for themselves. What makes it even more appealing is its simplicity. It's quick and it's safe, with little or no discomfort.
There you are.
However, in the hours following the procedure, a few simple rules must be observed. First, it's important not to touch or massage the injected area. However, it's equally important to actively use the muscles of your face, just as you would normally. It's also advisable to remain upright during this period. These rules only apply for the first 2 or 3 hours after treatment. Then, it's just a matter of waiting. Within 24 to 48 hours, you'll begin to see the difference Botox can make. And over the following few weeks, the effects will steadily increase to their full extent. On average, the effects of the Botox treatment last around 4 or 5 months and then begin to fade, at which time the treatment must be repeated. It's interesting to note, though, that people who have had the procedure a number of times tend to go longer between treatments, possibly as much as a year.
And can you smile for me? Beautiful.
Botox is not a miracle treatment, but it doesn't claim to be that. It can't entirely eliminate facial lines and creases that have taken years to form, but it will considerably improve their appearance, and it does so with complete safety.
Especially like that.
But the best evidence of the Botox advantage is the enthusiasm of the patients.
It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
So it takes the lines away and it takes the headaches away.
Marvelous.